Yo, let's talk about the difference between buying a DTF printer and buying DTF transfers. What's happening, everybody? Boy Big Brando, and today we're going to be talking about should you buy a DTF printer or just buy DTF transfers. Now, the reason I'm making this video is because there's a ton of you that's been sending me video clips of content creators talking about don't buy a DTF printer or you should buy a DTF printer, and don't buy DTF transfers from big companies, buy them from the smaller companies. Now, I'm here to just give my 2 cents to the whole thing. So first off, shout out to the homies, A-Dubb Productions and the T-shirt Buddy. These are 2 of the clips that people were sending me, asking me what my thoughts were. I rarely chime into this kind of stuff, but I feel this is a healthy conversation to be had. And personally speaking, I stand behind what I've always said. And if you're a startup business or a startup brand, I do not recommend you jumping in and buying a DTF printer. Does that mean DTF printers are bad? No, they're not. DTF printers to me is the new wave. That's the new technology. And you can see where our industry is going. The reason I say no is because those printers come with a hefty price tag. And I understand the people that watch my channel are either startup businesses, they're thinking about starting a business, or they're just doing research on starting a business. So I know that their budget is very limited. And when I say limited, I'm not counting nobody's pockets, but I'm being 1000% authentic and real with you when I say dropping 15, 20 grand on a printer, probably not the best bet when you're just starting out. Now, also, when it comes to buying a printer, you have to have the business plan on how you're gonna get that money back to invest 15, 20 grand into that printer. Because you have to remember, the guys that are on YouTube already, they already have their community put in place. They have their following put in place. The infrastructure is already there. They've been making videos about heat presses and transfers for years now. They're well loved and well respected within the heat press community. So they have built-in clientele already. So when they're selling transfers and telling you to buy a printer, that's because they already did the legwork on who they're gonna sell the transfers to. They have those orders rolling in already. So the question you need to ask those content creators is, how do you get the customers? These guys are a wealth of knowledge when it comes to that because they're living proof that it can work. But when you have somebody that wants to start a business, maybe they have a full-time job now and they're thinking about starting a t-shirt business on the side, most of the time people are trying to start a business on the side because they're in debt. They're trying to better their situation or make a little bit more money. Most of the time, they don't have that budget to spend on a printer right away. So you have to be 1000% honest with yourself on what you want to do with that printer. Are you getting it to print transfers for yourself and press it onto shirts and sell shirts? Are you getting it so you can sell transfers to other people? The reason I ask this question is because that's where the money's going to come in from when you have that machine. That machine will basically print money for you. But if you can't sell transfers to anybody or you can't sell t-shirts to anybody, then that printer is a waste of money. You're not printing money, you're wasting money. So what I always ask people when they think, or when they ask me, should I buy a DTF printer or what's the best DTF printer to buy? I always tell them, how many t-shirts do you sell a day? They're like, oh man, I sell like 1 every day or maybe 2 every week. Then I say, well, why do you want a printer? And they're like, well, because I want to be able to print transfers for myself. And I also want the ability to print transfers for other people so that there's 2 different incomes coming in off of that one printer. The follow-up question is, how many people do you know with a heat press? When I ask that, people get weirded out by that question. But you have to understand, the people you're gonna sell transfers to are people that own heat presses. You need to know more people with a heat press to sell the transfers to. You can't just do it to like 5 people. You're gonna need a steady flow of income coming in to actually pay that machine off. So you need to know a lot of people with heat presses to start selling transfers to. So before buying a printer, sell more t-shirts. You can always buy transfers from the guys that you watch. You could buy them from A-Dubb, you could buy them from the T-shirt Buddy, you could buy them from RhyBeats or Mike T's or Heart and Hustle, whoever's printing DTF transfers and showing you the process. You can buy transfers from them before you buy an actual printer. And then what you got to do is you have to start figuring out, how are you going to sell the transfers? Who are you going to sell them to? See, a lot of people, what they do is they want to jump all in. They hear people talk about, oh man, if you want to get into this business, you just got to jump in. You got to go for it. Be a risk taker. Yeah, being a risk taker is part of being an actual business owner. But at the same exact time, you got to make smart business moves. The decisions you make play a huge role in the outcome of your business. You could buy all the equipment you want. You could charge up all the credit cards you want, you could run your credit all you want, but if you have no money coming in, just because you have that printer doesn't mean money's just automatically going to start coming in. You still have to have a business plan put in place on how you're going to pay that machine off, how you're going to make money, how you're going to be profitable. You guys already know me. I never talk about big ticket items on this channel. The only thing you hear me talk about that's a big ticket item or that has a hefty price tag is embroidery. But there's no other way to recreate embroidery outside of outsourcing it to another embroidery shop. And I tell people to start outsourcing now, just so they can see if there's going to be profit in embroidery for you. Be the middleman for that stuff, outsource it if you're doing stuff for yourself, sell it at retail cost, and see if there's money to be made. Because if you don't have to take on excess overhead, don't. To me, that's a dumb business move. If you just start maxing out credit cards, jamming up your credit because you want to buy all this equipment, but you have no idea how to use the equipment or how you're going to make money with that equipment. Do the research first before you actually buy into this stuff. Like I said, the content creators that already own these machines also sell transfers. Ask those guys every single question you have. Go to the T-Shirt Buddy, go to A-Dubb, go to RhyBeats, go to Heart and Hustle, Mike T's, get in their comments and ask them every question. Tell them make content around the questions that you have, so then that way you can make a better educated decision when you're thinking about buying a printer. The questions I'd ask is, how am I going to get customers? If I buy this printer that you have, how can I get customers? Who should I be selling these transfers to? Can you talk about that? What's the maintenance like? Can you show what the maintenance is like? All of these guys also own different printers. I don't think any of them have the same printer from the same company. So buy transfers from each of these guys, test them all out, see which one you like better. They're from all over the country. I think the T-Shirt Buddy and RhyBeats is from Northern California. I think A-Dubb is in Philadelphia. I might be wrong, but I know he always posts about Eagles stuff, so I'm guessing he's from Philly. Heart and Hustle is down in Georgia, if I'm not mistaken. And the homie Mike T's, I believe, is from Ohio. So these guys are spread out throughout the country. Figure out which one you want to use, order transfers from all of them, and then ask these guys every single question you have. As a content creator, these guys are pretty good about actually engaging with their audience, and they're pretty transparent on their channels. I know because I watch their stuff too. And if I was ever going to get into a DTF printer, these are the guys that I would turn to. So ask them. Make some videos about the maintenance. How often do you do the maintenance? Ask them to show you what their exhaust is like. Most of them already show videos of their workspace and workshops where they're operating out of, so that way you can see how big the footprint of the printer is going to be to see if it would actually fit in your workspace. But most importantly, ask them, how do I get the customers if I buy this printer? I want to get this printer so I can sell transfers. The first thing they'll probably tell you is use social media. So learn from them on how to build the community, because that's what they did. They built up a community before they got these printers and before they started selling transfers. They were already creating content about heat pressing and transfers. They built up a loyal following. They built up the community around them. And now they offer those transfers to the people that follow them and watch their content. That's the questions you guys should be asking. Ask the content creator about creating content. Being on social media will only help your business. Now, most of you guys already know this, but I don't own a DTF printer. I rarely use DTF transfers. When I do, it's for custom stuff or one-off stuff, or maybe low quantity runs. I'll use people like Supacolor. I'll use content creator transfers. Whoever could get it to me the fastest is who I use. But mainly I use Supacolor Transfers because of their durability. I use Transfer Express, and sometimes I use 613 Originals. One of the reasons being is because I like that mixed media transfer where it's like a regular screen printed transfer ink and puff ink on the same transfer. I think that effect is kind of cool, and I like the feel of that actual transfer. But I use screen printed transfers for everything that I do. I believe in screen printed transfers. There's nothing wrong with DTF transfers, but I prefer screen printed transfers. And that's it. Now, do you have to use the same transfers I use? No, you don't. Do you have to operate the way that I do? No, you don't. It doesn't hurt to test out every different print method out there before buying the printer. Let's say you wanted to buy a Uninet printer. Then you would talk to the guys that own Uninet printers. Let's say you wanted to buy the Ricoma printer. Talk to the guys that own the Ricoma printer. And the list goes on. There's a ton of different DTF printers out there, but look for the content creators that have those printers. Order some transfers for them, test them out for yourself, and then if you like them, hit that content creator up and ask every single question that you have, because you're talking to somebody that actually owns one. And not only do they own the machine, but they actually run their businesses using these machines. So if you're thinking about printing transfers for others, talk to the guys that are selling transfers. They could give you every single insight to the business that'll ultimately help you out. But remember, before you dive right in and buy one of these printers, make sure you have the budget for it. Don't go broke trying to get rich. Before you buy a printer, order transfers and middleman it. Make sure you have the clientele to sell t-shirts and to sell transfers before you buy the printer. Just because you buy the printer doesn't mean money is automatically going to fall into your lap just because you own the printer. You still have to go out and get the customers and get the clientele. So before you buy a printer and put yourself in debt, middleman the whole operation to make sure it's going to be sustainable for you. And lastly, build up your social media. Providing content, building up your following, building up your own community is only going to benefit you and your business in the long run. Remember, this is what all of these guys did. Every content creator that you are watching that owns and operates a DTF printer, they were already talking about transfers and heat presses before they got the printer. So they built up a community before they started selling transfers. So when they got the printer in, they had the community to sell the transfers to. So if you're thinking about buying a printer just to sell transfers to other people, you have to make people aware who you are, why they should trust you, why they should shop with you, and why they should use your services. All of this can be done before you even get a printer. Just start creating content now. Shit, you could create content around testing out everybody else's stuff. This t-shirt space is huge. Everybody can make money here. You can make money creating content. You can make money slanging t-shirts. You can make money slanging transfers. Doesn't matter. There's enough money here for everybody to eat. So before you decide to buy a printer or buy transfers, test everything out and make sure it fits your budget. Do not overspend. Do not buy outside of your budget. That goes for any piece of equipment. That goes for anything within this business. Be a risk taker, but don't be a broke risk taker. You got to make smart business decisions. If you're talking longevity within this business, everything needs to be calculated. Everything needs to be thought out and pre-planned. Now, if you got any questions, make sure you leave it in the comments. If you already use DTF transfers, let me know who you use. If you use any of the guys that I talked about, let me know in the comments. And if you haven't already followed all the guys I mentioned, I suggest you do so because they put out solid content just like myself, if not even better than myself. Follow me on Instagram, Big Brando TV. Catch you guys on the next one, man. Yeah.